How is it going, guys? Welcome to a video on MTG Ownage. We are playing the Slither Wisp, the slimiest eel that gives us cards and kills our opponents. This is an all flash deck. Everything in here is flash. So yeah, we got plenty of opportunities to proc the Slither Wisp. And as you can see, this is the rest of the deck list. I don't know. Do you need me to go through them? Do you know what these do? I'm not sure. Maybe I should explain some of the cards. I've done some testing, so I've kind of worked towards a little bit more of an optimum build. There's some things that are questionable, like you might ask, why this? Well, mostly because it has cycling, and it's good on turn 1, always. So it's just a nice additional fixer land because we have a lot of 2s, and that's kind of hard to manage at times. So if I'm going to play one of the lands that comes into play tapped, I'll at least play one that I can cycle if I'm flood now, because I think that's the best option. And the rest is pretty self-explanatory. I really like Omen of the Dead. I might put 2 in here. I think I'm going to do this. Omen of the Dead has saved my butt and won me games. People kill one of your key combos like Cunning Night Ponder or your Slither Wisp, you can just get it back with Omen of the Dead, and it's so good. It's also really good to get Brazen Borrower back, Spectral Sailor sometimes. Very strong. Or one of your counters, the Pouncing Shark. Okay, so let's go into some games. We're doing standard ranked. We're at somewhere around the Platinum 2-3 tier. So that's what decks will be going up against. I'm not sure how their ranking system works really. We're going up against Ikuzomi, and we have a pretty decent hand. We've got our Slither Wisp, we've got Brazen Borrower, we have a perfect first turn Zagath. And they had an Endatha Triome, so they're playing, well, I don't know, what are those 3 colors called? I can't remember. But looks like this is Garuda. Oh, geez, Garuda. I haven't seen Garuda in a while. Oh, Garuda. Why you gotta do this to me? I think I'm just going to... yeah. Maybe I should have paid the life. I want to get 2 black ready for the Slither Wisp. But I think I might be in trouble. This Garuda's about to come out. Nope, I should have paid the 2 life. It would have been worth. Okay, he doesn't attack. I am gonna hold. And of course we're passing because we're a flash deck. Oh geez, he's gonna play Garuda, isn't he? I can't quite Ashiok's Erasure it, which is a problem. We're just gonna let it happen. Okay. Play Garuda. Probably gonna grab one of mine. Nope, we got a Charming Prince. He's gonna flicker Garuda. I think the best thing I can do in this instance is Brazen Borrower it in response. I think that's the best thing I can do. Yeah, that stops his combo. Okay, we're gonna need more mana. I'm gonna play this. And of course, we're passing turn. Hopefully, well, he's just gonna play Garuda again. I mean, but oh, what am I doing? I could have Ashiok's Erasure it. Dang it. I'm okay, I guess we'll play this. This is not the best of starting lands. Everything comes in play tab. We need to draw a land. That would be great. First turn Zagath is very nice though. We're up against Yorion. Not too worried about Yorion. I seem to be fast enough usually to defeat Yorion, but you know, I don't want to speak too soon. Really glad I drew a land. Okay, come on, Zach. I'm playing up against Zach. That's a Narset. Okay, I don't like that at all. Narset Parter of Veils. So I can only draw 1 card per turn. That essentially shuts down my Slither Wisp. I have to kill it, But I also don't really want... She got to shatter the sky? Okay. So that's pretty good and all, but... Unfortunately, I don't have much. I'm gonna grab blue here. I think I got enough black. Grab an island. Okay, now what's he gonna do? That's the question. This is gonna be tough to beat him. He's got a pretty good card advantage with Narset. He's getting 2 cards. And if he gets to shut down any of my cards, that's even more devastating. So we'll just have to see here. I'm hoping to kill it. And he's got an Elspeth? Jeez. Elspeth Conquers Death. Card is so good. So he's just ready with the removal, and then he's gonna play his combo, it looks like is his thing. So that's what we're up against. He's got a strong start. There's no doubt about that. He has a very solid start. It's gonna be a hard game to beat. I think I have a chance if I play it right. So let's try to play it right. Okay, we're gonna scry 2. Do we want the swamp? Do we want the sailor? I think... Yeah, I want... No. Okay, I'm going to crack this, so I'm only going to get the sailor here. Wait, I'm mistaken. I'm going to get a card during my turn too. So I'm getting both. That's fine. It's not bad. But we're going to use this Fabled Passage to get a little bit more blue mana. And then we're going to kindly pass turn because we have flash. And I already drew 1 card this turn, so I don't want to draw another. But during his turn, I can draw. And maybe I can sneak in a slimy, slithery, wispy way of killing Narset. Because she shuts off Slitherwisp. And then he's going to shatter the sky, and then he's going to Elspeth Conquers Death, and he's going to get her back. I'm in for a sweet ride of ultimate removal and recycle on his side of the board there that I can only counter 1 of. I really wish I had a whole boatload of counters. It'd be really nice. We're gonna go with a... I'm gonna go with a Slitherwisp. See if he counters this. He's probably gonna counter it. We'll see. Maybe he won't. If he doesn't, I'm gonna take advantage and draw as many cards as I can. 1 during each of his turns. He's cycling the shark. Interesting choice. I guess he wants another blocker. That's pretty wise, actually. But, oh, would this draw me a card? Yeah, this will draw me a card. Okay, I need this. This is good. Now, the Brineborn is big enough to defeat Mr. Sharky. And we've got some more cards to play. So I think we send him at... I think I gotta send him at Narset, honestly. Narset. And just to make sure she dies, I should probably send the sailor in too, but I want to kind of keep the sailor. Too bad sailor. She has to die. There's just no question about it. I guess he could block with both. He could block, yeah, with his wall. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought he would do. And in this case, we're just going to go to damage. And this should be fine because I have a plan. I have a plan, guys. Super top secret plan right here. He's going to cast Shatter the Sky. And I'm going to Ashiok's Erasure it. Fires of Invention. I didn't see that coming. Okay, that's a good one to Ashiok's Erasure too, because he still can't cast his Shatter the Sky this turn. And I get to draw a card. He can't ever cast Fires of Invention again. And he doesn't get to play his other spell this turn. And I know he doesn't have counters because he's playing Fires of Invention. Things are looking, you know, a little better than they were not so long ago. Play this Castle Lochthwain. I'm going to go ahead and Petty Theft the shark out of the way. Just get out of the way, little sharky. And send some pain his way. And this is going to cause him to have to cast Shatter the Sky, which I'm going to draw a card for, of course, and I'm going to draw a bunch more cards before he does that with Slitherwisp triggers from Omen of the Sea. So this is actually not so bad. It looks bad. You think it's bad, but it's not bad because I'm going to go, hey, look, man, I got a response. I just want to draw a few more cards, you know, no big deal. Draw a card for that. This comes to play. I get to scry too. Sure, I'll take a sailor. And no, there's more. Got another one. No big deal. And let's see here. What do we get? We get to draw a card. We get to scry too. Oh, those are both pretty good. I think I'll take... well, you know, honestly, I really want a Slither Wisp. So I'm just gonna say no, I'm taking the Brazen Borrower. It's too good. How can you say no to a Brazen Borrower? Okay, and then I draw a Dirge Bat, which is great. And look at all this stuff. I'm gonna play one of these. I'll just pay 2 life. And let's see, we seem to be a flash deck, so I'm just gonna pass turn. You know, it's not my turn anymore. I got 7 cards in hand. We're looking pretty ripe to just he's gonna cast Elspeth on what? On my Ashiok's Erasure. That's pretty good. Can I do anything about that? Houston? Houston, we got a counter? No, I don't have a counter. I actually don't have a counter. But I do have something else. Let's see, cast that. He's gonna bounce it. It's gonna resolve. I'm gonna hit full control here. I'm gonna resolve that. I wish I could have bounced my Ashiok's Erasure. That would have been really cool. So that goes back to his hand. And he can't cast it this turn. Which is, you know, interesting. It's interesting. There's an Omen of the Sea of his own. That's perfectly fine. I guess we don't really need full control anymore. As much as I want to Brazen Borrow that Elspeth Conquers Death, I think I'm going to let it ride out because I'm going to do everything this turn. First, we're going to start with one of these guys. Hello. And then we're going to go with one of... Yeah, we'll go with the Spectral Sailor. He's nice. We'll go with the Brazen Borrower because he's cool. And that's all we can do. Now we're going to swing in on our opponent in glorious fashion. And he's going to think, I can live, but I have a bat. I have a flash bat. Let's put it right here. Over. That was great. That was an excellent match. And that is how it's done. We had some backup cards. We had some protection with the Starlight Mantle. So if I did have to bounce the Elspeth, I could have protected my creature with some hexproof. So essentially sort of countering it. Very good. And also, in other news, the factory warranty on my car has expired. And there's a robot that wants me to do something. I don't know, hang up on him. So that was the call. That is what interrupted me. I know. I just, actually, it's somewhat enraging. I'm turning my phone down. Alright. I got 2 Slither Wisps. That's pretty good. This is a slow hand, though. Like, get these Watery Graves out. Get my mana nice and fixed right away. But I can't really do anything till turn 3, so that's what worries me here. And we are up against IKEA Truck. What a cool name. So I want to play this one, but I also want to play Omen of the Sea. No, I don't want to play Omen of the Sea. I want to wait till I have Slither Wisp and play, and then I'll play Omen of the Sea. And he's getting impatient. Yeah, after searching your library for 10 seconds straight, you're impatient. I only took 5 seconds. Or maybe, I don't know. Let's play the castle, and we'll pass turn. What is he playing? He doesn't have a companion at his helm. So, and he's playing Tranquil Grove. You might as well play the cycling ones over those, in my opinion. And he's got a little bit of a gift of paradise. Very nice. Paradisey, gifty, yada yada. Okay, is it my turn yet? Hey, look, I got a Slither Wisp. And we'll play the Zagoth Triome. I feel like we need as many fixins as we can get, and we'll swing, because he's wide open. Take that. Take some damages. You gain a lot of life. This Gift of Paradise gives you 3 life. Plays an Omen of the Sea, alright. And gets to scry. He still has 3 mana left, potentially 4 if he draws a land. And I have more Slither Wisps. So this is going to get a little crazy on him. What's this do? Gain 2 life and draw a card. Okay, yeah, whatever. It's like a worse Omen of the Sea. It says scry 2. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alrighty. Pretty bad. Omen of the Sea is a million times better. Alright, so we got 2 Slither Wisps. Our combo is ready to rock and roll. We'll get some islands out there. And it looks like we're going to be giving this guy some pain. He's gaining a little bit of life there. He's got one, I don't know, he's got some life gain theme going on. IKEA truck. He's got 3 from there, 1 from there, 2 from here. And looks like this is going to bounce a lot. So I don't know, maybe it's better than Omen of the Sea in some cases. But I don't think it's going to matter here because I'm about to swarm his face with Slither Wisps. And it doesn't matter about his cards. He needs a board wipe, basically. He needs a board wipe or he loses. So that's just how games go sometimes. You've got to get a board wipe or you lose. And how else do you beat swarm decks? Every deck's a swarm deck these days. Okay, it's a Fae of Wishes. Looks like he did a cast to get something from his board. That's fine. Get whatever you want. Hopefully it's a big permanent that I can bounce with Brazen Borrower. But things are about to go way out of control here. I really need the Night Ponder to reduce the casting cost of my Omen of the Seas and stuff. But having 3 Slither Wisps is insane. It's about to get nutty. It's about to get real nutty. You want to attack with that Paradise Druid? No? Okay. Slither Wisps. Here we go. It's trigger time. Good times to be had. And what's he? He's just like, oh man, what am I getting into? Oh no. And if he kills one, I'll just get it back. Oh boy. He's gonna Mystical Dispute it. Oh no. Oh no, whatever am I gonna do? That's such a tragedy. How about I just get it right back? Omen of the Dead. Hey look. More flash stuff. I'm pretty sure he might be dead next turn. Let's see what we can do. We'll just play. We don't need a whole lot of black mana, do we? This is like our only blue thing, so we'll pay the life. And do we need to flash anything out? No? No, I didn't think so. Okay, well, we'll send everything. And just leave him at 1 life. We'll just toy with him. Is it cool if we toy with him a little bit? I'm gonna discard some stuff, discard those. I don't know. Maybe I should have discarded the Zagat. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's dead. Toying with him. You want to do something? I got a response. I got Slither Wisp, and you know it. He just knows he's dead. I'm just like, I'm making him submit. It's like backing a dog into a corner and being like, you know, he's gonna attack, right? No, he can't attack. But if I were sitting across from this guy on a real table, I feel like he'd get mad. Hey, look. I got a response. I guess I'll just play this in response, you know, see if it helps me. Maybe it'll counter your spell by killing you. He's not even letting me have the glory. Alright, well that was a bit of an assault. And that's about how an optimum game would go. I don't know what his deck was though. His deck seemed very slow. So I'm not sure how he's in plat or how I got matchmaking's weird sometimes, or maybe people are just testing decks, but his deck was very slow. He did have a Shatter the Sky, which is a nice reset, but so I could see how he could maybe win some games. But if I've got 3 Slither Wisps, it's kind of over. I'm just that sort of deck. Mystic Subdual, I don't know about. It's okay. I have some problems against certain mutation decks, so it seems pretty good against those. Other than that, it can be kind of a surprise in combat. But I only have 2 in here. I think it's okay. It's not bad. It's just I was debating if there's some other 2-drop flasher that is better. I don't know. It's questionable. This thing could win me games. It could shut off a whole mutation setup that someone has going on. And this guy is playing Euphoria, the Collector. Okay, we'll see what kind of deck he's playing. We'll get this Castle Vantress out and pass the turn. We don't really have anything. We have no creatures. We've just got like little utilities, so I guess that's not too bad. So I need to get some stuff with Omen of the Sea. Mainly Cunning Night Bonders and Slither Wisps, of course. Because that's pretty much what makes this deck just go crazy. Once you have those 2 out, everything costs 1 and you draw a card for it, and it's like, yeah, it's amazing. Alright. He's got green and... Okay, do we get it as a goth? Yeah, I think we do it as a goth. No, you know what? We have enough lands. We need to draw something else. Come on. Oh, another land. Okay, deck. I see. I see. We'll play a swamp. And I guess we'll just pass turn. Okay. Well, we're going to get another scry. So we're kind of defeating a flood. We're fighting a flood right now. We are fighting a flood. We just bypassed 2 lands. That was pretty good. Yeah, but we still drew 1. So odds are, as long as we don't shuffle, we're going to hopefully hit some non-land creatures. I could really use some. There's a lot of creatures in here. It's kind of odd that I haven't drawn any. Because only 2 of these. There's only 1 of these. Of course, there's 4 omens. There's only 2 of these. But of all the stuff there's 4 of in my deck, I haven't drawn them at all. But that's okay. We'll see what we get. Bound to get something here. It's a goth and a Brineborn. Yeah, we'll take that. You know, it's a creature at this point. We take it. If it's a creature, we take another land. Please. Please, deck. Had enough. Okay, we're going to pass turn. Still a little, you know, just poking around. He's got a Labyrinth of Scophos. That's pretty good, actually. I'm glad to see this get in play. This card is... There's something about this card that's really unique. This card is not going to just go away. It really does... It's really good in control decks. That's what I've noticed already. Like my last video, it utilizes it, and it won me a couple games. Maybe it was, I think it was mainly 1 game it won me, but it was a pretty, you know, that makes the difference sometimes. Alright. He's got Euphoria, and he's saying creatures, so this guy's running all creatures. I'm a little worried about that. Let's, like, just shut off his ability, you know. Just boom. Ability off. We don't need that. And maybe we can attack with the Brineborn, but there's no point. Okay, he's just gonna... Alright, and we are done with that turn. He's got a really large hand. He's got 8 cards in his hand right now. So he needs to play something or he's going to have to discard. He must have a lot of really big creatures, which sort of could be a problem because my hand, I'm not going off at all. Maybe I should have mulliganed this hand. I thought having Omens of the Sea would be enough fixing because that's, you can go through up to 6 cards with Omen of the Sea. And I went through 6 and there still wasn't really anything. Actually, I went through 5 with them. Or I don't know, something like that. 5 or 6. So I'm having extraordinary bad luck this match, it appears. And even the Scry isn't fixing it. He's doing a Gem Razor. Little does he know it doesn't do what he thinks it does. So that's actually fine. Because this thing says, hey, mutate doesn't do anything. So I don't know if he didn't realize that. What he's doing? What? What are you doing, man? Okay, whatever. Okay. This guy doesn't understand the cards he's going against. I kind of feel bad, but also I feel like maybe he's just a darn fool and he deserves it, you know? Maybe, just maybe. Give a little Starlight Mantle, a couple bit more power, kill all your stuff. You're gonna feel like a dummy. I'm sort of feeling bad, but not really, because like, whatever. You had 8 cards in your hand. You made a bad choice. It happens. No big deal. Of course, we take the Brazen Borrower, get rid of the land. Even if it is a cycling land, I don't want to have to pay all that mana to cycle it. If I don't have to, I guess it's starting to not matter though, because I'm still flooded even after ditching, what, like 5 or 6 lands? That's okay, because this deck actually does have quite a bit of lands, and the point is that, yeah, you can sift through them. There's ways to... There's a lot of scry, there's some cycling, and also there is 4 fabled passages, so those make a difference too. There's the Parcel Beast. That's not too bad. Do I got anything here? No, okay. So I think I'm just going to go ham, so to speak. Don't ask me what that means. I know what it means, but I don't want to have to say the words. Yeah, so if we go all in here, we're doing a lot of damage, and we're sitting on a Slitherwisp. I think we're pretty good. I kind of want to play the Slitherwisp, but also Brineborn's not going to get buffed unless I play it later. I should have played the Swamp, whatever. Oops, foolish little tiny mistake. Should have played my land. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. That's an Endraz. That's not really actually that scary because it's just gonna like, it's just a 7/7 with haste. It's a big hasty boy. Why is it? Oh, it's got vigilance. I was about to say, why is he attacking? I don't think he's going to die, but he has vigilance, so yeah, that's fine. Attack away. Thinks he's going to live. Of course he's not, because I have one of these. There's a little Slither Wisp, which I could have actually blocked Omen, got it back, but then I wouldn't have been able to have it out. Let's just activate this, make sure we get something else. Oh, another Slither Wisp, yes please, and another something to draw 2 cards with, yes please. Alright, very good. So we'll play that. And do we just full swing? Yeah, we just full swing. He's dead. I don't even have to flash anything. He just can't block all this. GG. But I could play Slither Wisp, start playing all these, and I could kill him that way. So if he gets, yeah, he's not gonna get fancy. He's got no mana. Whatever, he's dead. All right, that was a good match. We're doing pretty well. I feel like this deck is pretty strong, even with that. I don't know. I had a pretty slow start, but he made a giant blunder with, you know, I was just talking about maybe I shouldn't play this card, but and if he played around it, if he like didn't do all the mutates on it for whatever reason he did, he could have had, you know, he had a much better chance, because I was kind of stalling out. He could have like swarmed me, but so that makes this card good, but it's only good because he was bad. It's only good because he was bad. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if that makes sense. It does to me. But he could have. The point is, he could have played around it, and it may have been fine for him. It wasn't. It wouldn't have been so effective. But it shut off 3 cards. Did you have fun in the match? Why is it asking me this? Is my opponent not so happy? Oh yeah, I had a great time stomping this noob. So. Trying to think what to start with here. Yeah, definitely, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but I think Island's the right choice, of course, because Castle Mantras can then be played. But I'm actually going to go to Swamp here, because I feel like that's the thing to do. We're going to pass turn. It looks like he's playing red-green, which means Mr. Dawn Knight here could have some removal. Or he could just have a Krenko. Okay. Now, Krenko is a little scary. I kind of want him to swing with Krenko and me flash block it. So I'm gonna not play what I want to play. I'm just gonna say in turn, you do your thing. Let's get a setup to. Oh no! And if he buffs Krenko, if he like, okay, well I've got a Brazen Borrower. If he starts giant growthing and whatever, the old Krenko. So let's see. We got a plan. We're gonna get rid of Krenko. Where there's a will, there's a way. We're gonna play Mr. Slither Wisp. And we're going to block here. But don't worry, we can get our Slither Wisp back with Omen of the Dead, so it's not that big of a deal. And there goes a red cap. Okay. But Krenko is pretty good. He spawned 2 goblins there. That's not insignificant, you know? Of course, we're going to play our land. Let's see here. I want to think about this. I kind of want to play the Dirge Bat, but it's honestly not really going to help. He's going to buff this Raging Red Cap and just, like, slam me. He's probably got things like Giant Growth. I don't know. Infuriate. But I got Brazen Borrowers for that, so that's not the worst. What am I doing? I'm a flash deck. I need to pass, right? Flash deck. Pass turn. To never do anything during your turn unless you're killing. Okay, that's a Hydra's Growth. That's really good. Okay, we're just going to let it happen because we're going to sit on this Brazen Borrower and be like, hee you have no idea, man. You got no idea. Alright, so here we go. We're going to give it a little petty theft. Sorry, it is petty. I know. It's very petty. But it is what it is, you know. It's bounce. I know bounce is the most frustrating thing since unsliced bread. I'd say that's moderately accurate. Okay, we're gonna play the Night Bonder. I don't think I'm gonna block here, and the reason is I feel like he's got some kind of instant buff, and I'm a little scared he's gonna just use it and kill my Night Bonder. My Night Bonder is really important. It cuts down so many casting costs. It's quite amazing. I can't mutate the bat onto the Night Bonder though, because she is a human. And you know how our humans be. Alright, so we're going to pass turn because we're still flash deck. I don't know why I sat there so long. I'm just always like analyzing things, I guess. I'm not used to never playing during my turn. Yeah, you can do your thing. I want to see what you do. We're going to, let's see here. How do I want to do this? Do I play anything first? Negatory. Alright, we're going to block one of these and we'll see if he tries to kill it. That'll be our response time. There's an Evercleave. Oh god. Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to attach it to somebody And I'm going to say, look, sir, I'm just going to have to nope out on that one. Just say, put your goblin back up in your hand. And no, just, that's, you know, that's something we don't want to deal with. Embercleave, it's not on my list of things that I want to be killed by. It's just not. I know that might surprise some people, but I'd prefer not to get destroyed by Embercleave. At least not anytime too soon. Oh, there's a fling. Oh, no, you've done it. Okay, we're going to do Omen of the Dead. And go ahead and get back this guy. And we can't play him, but I think I'm going to play a Brazen Borrower just to like be a threat, really, at this point, because I'm a little concerned that I'm not going to be able to pull it through if I don't play this perfectly. So let's attack with this guy in turn here. And he's only got 2 creatures in his hand. I can see them both because I bounced them both. Boy, am I an annoying player. I don't know, you know. Well, there we go. He's going to make him probably a 3/3. So little does he know I have a Dirge Bat, which really destroys his whole Embercleave plan. Whenever he gets to it again, he's going to be in trouble. Let's go ahead and drop the Wisp, and then we're going to start having a little bit of fun with drawing cards. Get this Borrower out there, draw a card. It's a Night Bonder, that's really good. Draw another card, that's a Great Shark, that's really good. Okay, so now we can do some big swings. Swing. Big enough. You know, 6 damage is not insignificant. It's a pretty hefty amount of damage to be taken per turn. These Brazen Borrowers, they work so great as a bounce anytime for pretty much any non-land permanent. And, okay, yeah, that is fine. And the thing is, it's just they swing so hard. 3 is a good amount of damage. That's what put Lightning Bolt over the top. Okay, yeah, you can swing. We're going to pass 2 blockers. We'll say no blocks. So you're going to do anything? No, he's not going to do anything. And we're going to be like, nanner, Batman. And do we put him over? Yeah, that will make him 1 more toughness. Might as well. We'll just go, hey, you, kaboomy, and the guy concedes. Yep. Alright. Well, I stand by everything I said in this video. Just kidding. I probably said something I don't. Anyway, that's just a clause to make sure I don't get destroyed by the internet. You know, you gotta say. Apparently, what works is you say a lot of stuff, and some things stick, some don't, and whatever. And I don't know. This one's cool too, though. Don't worry. Look at this freaking skin. Why didn't I have that in game? Do I have that turned off or something? I don't mean to have it turned off. There's a setting that does that. Whatever. I'll check into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.